Cleveland! This is for you! Oh!
You probably know who these two guys are, but you probably don't know who this guy is. We're going to get to Luke and LeBron in a second, but first we need a little backstory. So, who is this guy? His name is Joseph Campbell, and he's an American mythologist and author, most well known for this book, The Hero with a Thousand Faces. Campbell was born in 1904, and much of his work in his younger years consisted of traveling the world and researching different cultures, dating back hundreds of years, eventually coming to the conclusion that the myths and stories within these cultures all shared a common thread, all of which centered around a hero. He broke this down into 12 stages, which he coined the hero's journey. This general archetypal structure of a character has since been referenced and used as the building block of many characters we know and love, all of which go through the various stages.
There is a certain typical hero sequence of actions.
Enter George Lucas. You might know him from a little film series he threw together called Lucas based A New Hope on the classic motifs that arise in Campbell's studies. He and Campbell eventually became buddy-buddy, and Lucas credited his work with having a significant influence on him.
A hero properly is someone who has given his life to something bigger than himself.
So here's what we're looking to do. Explain the hero's journey as Joseph Campbell saw it by comparing Luke Skywalker and LeBron James. Here goes.
People have called LeBron James the next Michael Jordan.
This is where the hero begins. For LeBron, it's Akron, Ohio. For Luke, it's Tatooine. You know, the planet that has two suns. This is where our hero encounters a disruptive moment which acts as a call to action. The moment when they're first tasked with becoming the thing they're destined to be. For Luke, it was joining the rebellion. For LeBron, it's getting drafted to Cleveland, thus becoming their savior and hopefully leading them to the coveted NBA championship. At first, our hero must decline the acceptance of their journey. This takes various forms. For LeBron, it was not leaving Cleveland when he first had the chance to win a championship elsewhere and re-signing with them after his rookie contract was up. In this stage, the hero needs guidance and someone to come along who will help lead him away from the ordinary world into the special world. For LeBron, it was Dwayne Wade, who eventually compelled him to leave Cleveland. They first played together in the 2008 Beijing Olympics. Finally, our hero is ready to answer the call to adventure. Luke leaves home, and of course, LeBron made his decision like this.
It was very tough. In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
Throughout this period, our hero will be tested with various challenges they will have to overcome. They will also make new friends who join them, and in return, create enemies.
I'm a big LeBron fan, and this is the worst thing that could have ever happened to me.
This part of the story can be both literal and figurative.
Very bad feeling about this.
But essentially, it's the point where the hero battles internal conflict and becomes the person they've set out to be. This can be short-lived, or in LeBron's case, it's the time he spent in Miami, resulting in both his first championship and his inevitable return to Cleveland to face his destiny.
It's a cycle. It's a going and a return that the hero cycle represents.
This is the time where the hero is brought to the surface in their true form, but only after a traumatic experience. For LeBron, he suffered a different kind of loss.
The Golden State Warriors are the 2015 NBA champions.
The reward in this case is a sense of understanding that completing the journey is not out of reach. For LeBron, it was realizing he had 1 year left before his contract ran out to bring the thing he promised back to Cleveland.
Do or do not. There is no try.
This is the point of the story where the hero sets to return back to the ordinary world, but must do so against further odds. This is where he faced the 2015-2016 season, which would eventually lead him to step number 11, resurrection. This is the ultimate climax in the story, where the hero is tested with their final battle, and everything is on the line. For Luke, and for LeBron,
It's over! It's over! Cleveland is a city of champions once again!
after it's all said and done and the dust settles, our hero arises victorious. After much anguish, they have conquered their quest and are truly renowned as heroes. For Luke and LeBron, they are changed men, receiving their reward and ready to set off on another adventure.
And what all the myths have to deal with is transformation of consciousness. That you're thinking in this way, and you have now to think in that way.